jumping, metro booming on production. Wow.
What is going on, guys? And today I'm going to be giving you guys my game battles classes. Unfortunately, I deleted them all so I could make them with you live and give you some tips on the way. Now, number one tip, when making classes like this, if you're going to be constantly prestiging and stuff, make sure you make weapon variants. It makes time so much easier. Look, I just put on primary gunfighter and all 4 attachments, camos, a paint job, and everything in like half a second. So you're going to obviously want to rock the M8 with quick draw, why not, stock, obviously, and long barrel to double that maximum range. And then you want dead silence and blast suppressor, because if you're playing anyone good, they're going to have a headset and they're going to hear you walking around the map if you don't have either of these. Now, this one's debatable. If you want fast hands, go ahead, throw on fast hands. If you want flak jacket, throw ahead flak jacket. I'd obviously prefer fast hands or flak jacket and maybe an RK5. Probably flak jacket, because if you get an RC card, this will keep you alive. For the main award, this recently got buffed, so this is actually a very good gun in my opinion. Again, rocking the variant on it. You got elo sight, quick draw, grip, and stock. Pretty much kind of what I'm running on the other thing except for grip. So now a big steal about this one is that you're gonna want fast hands. You're not gonna want flak jacket, you're gonna want fast hands. Why is that, you may ask? Because this AR is actually slower. Like, I think you move slower while aiming, you aim in slower. So fast hands is gonna basically turn this into like an SMG kind of, but with a really slow fire rate and damage of a light machine gun. Again, dead silence and blast suppressor. If you're playing with ban and protect, remember that all of these will not be the same. If someone bans the M8, you might have to rock the Man of War. If someone bans both of them, then you're kind of screwed and you better be using an XR2. Going to my first SMG class, you're going to want the CoD. Now this one, I usually rock 3 attachments, but you can use 2 efficiently. Long barrel on SMGs in this game, if you haven't already known, doesn't do that much. I'd prefer either stock if you're going to put a 3rd attachment, or laser sight. Now I'm using the UMG variant settings because I think the rules on that website are a lot better than GB's, because it bans rapid fire and high caliber, which are really 2 game-changing attachments, and they can win you maps single-handedly. And now, attachments I would prefer on this one would be long barrel. Maybe that's probably the last thing I would add on it. Stock to win more gunfights moving left to right than SMG, or extended mags. Now for perks, you're gonna want dead silence and blast suppressor and fast hands. Now here's the catch: if you're gonna rock 2 attachments, throw on flak jacket and afterburner. But if you're only gonna rock 3, you don't need afterburner really. Just rock flak jacket. Or if you don't really want to run flak jacket, you could run like double concussions, a nade, a secondary, or a nade and a concussion, something like that. Maybe you smoke. Maybe if you want a double smoke mid, you can. Whatever. But I personally like running flak jacket and afterburner with the diamond camo because the grind is real. VMP class, this gun's kind of gotten it like fleshed into me, so I didn't like it at the beginning. They nerfed it. I actually started liking it then, and then I just fell in love with the Vesper. They nerfed that, then I went back to this gun. So this gun, you're gonna basically want the same things. Again, long barrel is more preferred on this weapon because this is like a really fast firing gun. Its range isn't that bad, but long barrel will help it more than it would help the CoD. And again, you're gonna want dead silence and blast suppressor with fast hands and flak jacket. Now let's say you're running Annihilator or Scythe and S&D. Don't be afraid to throw on overclock. It's not a bad perk. They recently buffed it so it even gets faster than it already was. So yeah, those are my 4 just normal 1 gun classes. Now this one's a little different. This one we're gonna rock the Vesper Overkill. Now here's the trick. I have this just in case I'm gonna rock on red gun Vesper only. So there's one thing you can do with this. You can either take off quick draw or you can take off extended mags. Personally, I take off quick draw and I throw on extended mags. Or yeah, I throw on extended mags instead of quick draw. Throw on fast hands, dead silence, blast suppressor, and then when I throw on overkill, I usually throw on the SVG with thermal. Now a lot of people use stage fright and a lot of people use stage fright. I think I'm the only one who uses splice. Personally, I think this is 10,000 times better than stage fright. I'll actually put an image on the screen comparing the two. I mean, they both have the same reticle, like the dot. But personally, I don't like the. I mean, if you think it's funny and you just like having the stage on your sight, go ahead. If you don't really like it, then put on splice. Splice, stage fright, fusion, void. They all have that one dot things. So I'd just suggest running splice. If you're used to stage fright, go ahead, use stage fright. Now a camo I use for this gun is red hex camo you unlock in zombies. I do have it for the M8, but I recently got storm, so why not? So yeah, that's basically gonna be it. I'll go over score streaks real quick. RCXD, dart, and lightning strike. I mean, you can really run a guardian, but a guardian's only gonna help you in certain situations. A lightning strike, let's say you're in a 1v2 5-5 third map. You want to win this game. You have a lightning strike. You ping your enemies. You know exactly where both of them are. You can either A, go to the bomb site they're both farther away from, or B, get the jump on them and get the kills. RCXD or HCXD, self-explanatory. Dart, kind of self-explanatory. I don't really like the dart, so if you really want to, you can run a Hellstorm. Personally, I run the dart just to kind of like view out enemies. So yeah, specialist, I'd highly suggest Ripper, Heatwave, Psychosis, Annihilator, Glitch, and Overdrive. Those are the only ones I'd really consider using. I mean, Scythe, if you're spinning it up, you can kind of hear it across the map. Active Camo is alright, but it's only like 5 seconds. Purifier, it's good, but you're probably never going to get it. So I usually rock Ripper because even when you die, you still keep some of it. They recently nerfed it, so you don't keep as much, but you still keep quite a few. And now for showcase weapon, combat knife, or if you have one of the new ones, like the butterfly knife, the wrench, or the brass knuckles, like you could do one of those. Taunts and gestures, I recently got this one. It's actually kind of cool. It's like Aaron Rodgers discount double check. I mean, why not? So I hope you guys have enjoyed that little just class rundown on my GB/UMG classes. I use these for both rule sets. I mean, maybe I might throw rapid fire on the CoD if I'm playing GB variant, but if I'm just playing UMGs or just playing normally, I'll use these classes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.